Hey, how's it going? So I was out gigging just last night, and somebody told me, "Hey, that's really cool. How'd you do that?" And I was playing this kind of funky tune, and I was doing guitar double stops. Now, a double stop on the guitar is basically two notes together. So, two notes together, right? Now, great. If you're just playing it like that, fine. You know, they all ring out. It's nice. But with funk, you're after that kind of syncopated. You know, so my hand's constantly playing these 16s up and down, up and down. And then with my left hand, I'm fretting the notes when I want them to ring out. Ring out's not quite accurate when they want to be stabbed, accented. And I literally press down when I want that to happen. Now, in order for this to work correctly, you need to get your fingering right. I can't use my fingers like this, which would be the natural thing to do, because I'm going to have strings that could potentially ring out. Nobody needs that, right? You want that kind of percussive thing. And I said this before on another couple of videos that, you know, James Brown, in his funk band, he would always instruct, this is what I've heard, he always instructed the musicians to think like drummers, think like percussionists, right? And pretty much all of their playing is kind of percussive. So this is based around a G, and it's a good exercise. So I'm picking out the, I'm on the 4th fret of the G string here with my 3rd finger. My 2nd finger is on the 3rd fret of the top E. Then I'm going up to the 5th. 5th on G, 5th on E, and then up to the 7th. Alright, so it's that. You get it? Now to get that percussion, the reason I'm using that fingering is because by doing that, it leaves my 1st finger here free to mute the rest of the strings. You just hear the notes that you want to hear, and the rest are muted by this 1st finger. Now, it takes a bit of practice, which is why this is a really good exercise for you if you want to learn to play more funk. So I would start with that basic fingering and get this 1st finger flattened across there, behind the fretted ones. And press them down when you want it, not the muted finger or the muting finger, but the other 2 notes. Press them down when you want them to ring. Make sense? It sounds easy. It's not that easy. But it's great when it works, right? You're locked in with the band, the drummer's going, the bass player's going for it. Someone's singing some great funky blues licks over the top. You lock in with that, it's great. You get that percussiveness from the guitar. It's unbeatable. But you're going to have to practice muting around the notes you want. In terms of picking pattern, strumming pattern, it's just up and down. Go up to the C, D if you want, back to the C. It sounds great, right? So my advice to you would be to get a metronome, get a drum loop, lock in. Timing is everything with funk. like all music, but especially funk, it's got to lock in. You can't have it sloppy, and you don't want to practice it with sloppy technique. want to get locked in. And like I said, when you want the notes to be audible outside of that percussion, fret them. It's a good exercise. Give it a go, audio schoolers. See you on the next one.